Hey guys, Firebat here. Remember Galakrond Warlock from last expansion? It was pretty good, but it wasn't a tier 1 deck. It was kind of missing a little bit of that oomph. It was really good against aggro, actually, but just couldn't really close against some of the more control-y decks out there. Now, thanks to Darkmoon Faire, with the brand new cards Tickatus and Yasharaj. With Tickatus and Yasharaj, now you have fantastic ways to just mill combo decks away, obliterate them, and become the true control deck of the expansion. So check out the games. Welcome to the future of gamer-related app-based web browsing. All right, check out the powerful Opera GX browser, which not only is a web browser, but has the GX Corner, which is a built-in store that connects with Steam and other game stores. It also has Twitch integration, so you can watch your favorite streamer whenever you want. It also has Discord integration, so you can talk to all of your friends on Discord without ever leaving your web browser. See, Zalay gets it. There's easy setup themes that are very appealing and very nighttime friendly. There's also a setting that allows dark mode to be applied to every single website. Built-in ad blocker, built-in VPN, advanced configuration. There's configuration all over the place for this thing. The GX Control Center is another awesome feature that allows you to utilize the hot tabs killer to figure out which tabs are using up the most CPU or RAM on your computer, and make sure that you can execute them promptly, so that you're continuing a smooth and clean browsing experience. You can also use the network limiters, the RAM limiter, the CPU limiter, so you can limit everything. If you would like to use the internet like a real gamer, then check out the tracking link in my description below to not only support the channel, but also download this fantastic browser that I recommend. Is this a meme deck? No, this is my attempt at making a real deck. Does it look meme? It's a little memey, but it's not too. I think this is how I would try and build Controlling Warlock right now, based on the removal kit available. But I want to try the full demon build at some point as well. But like, I don't know, the full demon build I'm a little skeptical of. Let me check some numbers. Let's do some computations. All right, so Warlock win rates. Zoo, crushing it. Proactive deck makes sense. Galakrond's at the height of the control warlocks, which makes sense, I think. Because when I looked at it, I thought Galakrond uses the removal kit the best. And then the full demon one is actually about the same. The full demon one looks harder to build. So the full demon one might actually end up being better. Because they're the same win rate, but the full demon one's way more new cards, so it's probably harder to build. So we should try and build the full demon one. But let me get to rank 2 first. I want to study this build more. And we'll try full demon. Full demon, I think, is going to be more meme first. It's going to take a lot more sculpting, because there's going to be a lot of new cards. I was too scared to do that one first. I wanted to familiarize myself with the Warlock before we dived headfirst into Darkmoon Faire Warlock. So we're doing the Galakrond one first. And then we're going to go to the deep end. We started in the shallow end of the pool, and now we're going to swim over to the deep end. We're going to take off our flippy floppies. No, those are shoes. Our water wings. Our flippy floppies are already off. What's my favorite default hero power? I like the Warlock hero power. I feel like there's a lot of decision points with the Warlock hero power. It's one of the coolest hero powers in the game that really makes you change how you think about some situations. It's kind of weird, though, because it makes it sure that all the Warlock cards are slightly worse as class cards than other class cards, because the hero power is so powerful. But it changes how you evaluate card draw. It really just seems like a different game when you're playing Warlock compared to a lot of the other heroes. Literally, the class cards have to be different because of how impactful the hero power is on the game. I think is hype. Some people hate that, though. Ryan Kibler is very outspoken about how much he hates the Warlock hero power for being better and then making the class cards worse. And I'm on the other side of that fence where I'm like, I love that the hero power is so busted that the cards have to adapt to work in line with the hero power. Makes the game feel different. I'm all about different. I play a lot of Hearthstone. It can get kind of repetitive sometimes. Things that cause differences like that, they get me going. They get me going. If we remove that, we're not doing anything else. We're not removing that yet. Later. Spoosh, thanks for 11 months. Welcome back to the Batcave, Team Digman. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. Get you going where? Going on the ladder to play some games. Oh, it's spicy. Ooh, it's spicy. It's good. I didn't even realize you could hear me still. She's spying on me. Is that Firebat's mom? Kind of. That's my girlfriend. She is a huge part of making this stream possible.
Yes, I will destroy them.
Kind of like how a mom would do. I'm gonna kill both of these minions, aren't I? I don't have to kill the dragon. I think I just kill this guy and go face, probably. But I'm a little vulnerable to AoEs. Yeah, I should respect the one-sided AoE. Racconophobia, appreciate the Prime Gaming. Glad to have you here, man. I kind of want... I don't need the Galacrond weapon, right? Our win condition is not Galacrond versus Priest. Our win condition is double Tickatus. Okay.
So many possibilities.
So I think I just do this into next turn Jepetto. Esquire Snowbird. Welcome to the Batcave, Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. And Woody Thanks. Welcome to the Batcave, Team Thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. We were talking earlier about some things necessary if you want to become a streamer. And a good support network of people that believe in your dream is pretty cool, if you can find it. So that involves like girlfriends and stuff like that. And Rachel definitely believes in me. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of rare to find, honestly, because a lot of people think you're crazy when you're like, what's your dream? I want to spend countless hours figuring out how to play children's card games for people on the internet. That's the fastest way to speedrun a date and get out of there without making a love connection. They'll run from that quickly. We don't need to Jepetto yet. I think this is a good crazed Netherwing. I want to kind of try and keep this guy around. I can use this to punch through. It's just a lot of tempo, right? We don't have any cascading disasters for our Yasharash yet. Shadow Word Rune and a heal. It's Jepetto time. Oh, he's got a wand mech. No way to use this 4 mana that well. I don't hate the Netherwing pressure, to be honest with you. And then we can Jepetto play both guys. The hero power is kind of relevant. Okay. Because I have this threatening with the hero power. So I'm at 7 with 6 bursts, so we can do 13. We could kill him. Oh. Give me the Tickatus. There he is. That's my boy. Alright, and he has to AoE me again. Otherwise we get to buff our tokens and kill them with him. This Jepetto was genius! Look at how much faster we are at deleting the deck in the control matchup. Next step, Youthful Brewmaster. Let's make it happen. I need to find the Azuraj still, so...
Yes, I will destroy them.
Well, there it is. I think I just played the 5-drop, so that we're not as vulnerable to AoE. I was thinking about maybe double 3-drop, but... Or 3-drop hero power if we wanted to really juice resources, but I think this is fine. Threaten's lethal again. Just keep trying to keep Threaten lethal with Gronks. And eventually he misses. It's gonna happen. Cascading for the win? Awkward. Both cascading is bottom 10. What do we do about this situation? Did I just Plague of Flames this? And redevelop? Sad, man. It's sad. Oh, order. Don't pay attention to that order. I think that's enough, right? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 10, 17. If we did it in the right order, it would be a little bit better. But I think it's enough. Played around Shadow or Death. Genius. Fish Flyer. We gotta mill his cards pretty soon, so we have to play this kind of soon. We might not be able to get the Cascading Disasters involved, which would be a disaster. I'm shoving. Well, yeah, I have to do this because I have to do something that activates my Cascading Disaster so that I can get it back with my Yasharaj. It's time.
His return is nigh.
I'm doing this so I can corrupt this, so that I can get it back with my Yasharaj, so that I can mill his cards next turn. And then when he only has 2 cards left in his deck, it's going to be hard for him to win. Oh, comes back as an 8/8 too. Nice. Nice. Like a death gone, that's good. Renew's gone, that's good. No Death Knight though. He hard runs Shadowward Rune, huh? We just need to trade our cards for his cards. So let's keep going wide. We've gone wide every turn of the entire game, basically.
Feet of strength. Arms of strength.
Gumbo 17, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. I like this build now. The Jepetto really put it together. So I don't have Cascading Disasters ready for my swing back turn. And we lost Alex, so we can just start hitting him now if we want to. Unless we think he's gonna go up to 30 at some point. He might.